joy of the Lord.
Not many people start the week. They are more happy on Fridays than on Mondays. Yeah.
Mondays are my Fridays.
Good for you. Good.
So that it gives me psych for the whole week.
Excellent.
Yourself, you've been fine?
Very well, thank you. Yes.
Before we get into our exciting series you're beginning today, something I've been thinking about and I'd love to ask you.
Yes.
Is voter bribery a form of corruption? Because we've seen a lot of that, especially in the Olkalau. I was just observing what was happening, and in my observation, could see some of the voters were given a few things. My thoughts were maybe to swing, to vote a certain way from both ends. Is that a form of bribery? Or is that a form of corruption? Yes, that's the question I wanted to ask.
Form of corruption. Once you use the word bribery, it is corruption. So it's not a form, it's a corruption. Yes. So if indeed it is shown and proven that this was voter bribery, then it is corruption. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
It is. The task is to determine that that was its intention. Yeah.
Okay.
That's where the law differs from the justice.
To determine.
Yes, because you have to prove in a court of law that this was intended to change the mind of a person from voting in one direction and another. Yeah, that's where the task of the law would come in.
Okay.
But if it is shown that this is bribery, then, like I said, the moment the word bribery is mentioned, that is corruption. And it is part of our mandate in ESCC to deal with such things.
Okay.
Yes.
Sawa. Thank you. That was all for today.
That was a short question.
But I've underlined the word to determine. That's where the rubber meets the road.
That's where the problem is. That's where the challenge is.
Okay.
Because I could give you something or some money. Somebody says, I bribed you, or I induced you to allow me to be in the studio. But they have to prove that that's true. If I say this was just a special gift, or this was just, I was just helping, or I heard she has this need, and how would you prove that that was a bribery, a corrupt? Yeah, that's usually the problem. Yes.
Okay.
Bribery, let me say, bribery is the most difficult offense to prosecute. Yes, because that intent has to be proved.
And that's where the hard part
that's the hard part. So unless now you or an observer or a witness can show that indeed this is why this was done, it becomes very tricky. Yes.
Okay.
So the naked eye can see.
But it's not enough for the court of law or ESCC.
No, it is not enough, because you see, the corruption is a criminal offense, and the criminal offenses have to be proved beyond reasonable doubt. Yes. So there should be no doubt that this is why I gave you this. That proving no doubt is difficult normally in a bribery case. Yeah. Embezzlement, fraud, those are usually much easier to prove. Yeah.
Or bribing a judge. We have seen some judges being caught.
Yes, you see, like when it becomes easy, is where, for example, you as an official of government has asked, and you have said, you give me this and I help you here. So now, when I give you, it is easier to prove because you asked.
Yes.
Yes. Or a situation where I ask you, I want to give you this so that you can. You see, that ask brings the intention. It's easy then to prove. But if there's just an exchange with you didn't ask, I didn't offer, it becomes very difficult. Yes. So that's the difference. But where you ask, like the cases you have seen us arrest police officers or government officials, judges, all those kind of people, there has been an ask. And what we then do is we provide you with what you have asked. And then follow you. Yes. That makes it so much easier. That is so easy. Yeah. So what makes voter bribery more difficult to prosecute is that intention. Yes. So if somebody says, no, I'm just helping members of my constituency, what's wrong with that? Yes.
What if Grace comes to EACC and says, Paul gave me this amount of money,
Yes.
and they asked me, because they've given me this amount of money, when I'm going to vote for whichever seat, I should vote for them.
You see, that is just ask. That's what we are saying. That makes it easier.
Okay.
If you say you are asked,
True.
and this person actually said, I'm giving you this so that you can go and vote like this. That is now what makes it easier.
So we do a bit of recording or something, Bishop, to bring
And
evidence.
you have to prove that they asked. You have to tell us, you have to show us that they asked.
Yes.
So that ask is so important. So if you come and say, so-and-so is offering me this money and they have asked me that they give me this so that I vote for so-and-so. That is very good. Yes.
Okay.
But if you are just given money,
Transport facilitation.
transport facilitation, and no, I didn't tell you to vote for me. So what's wrong with that? So that proving that my intention to give you this money was so that you can vote for me becomes an uphill task.
Okay. Why I've asked you that, Bishop, is last week on our Activate program,
Yes.
the hosts were asking our listeners to, if you're given this money, what will you do? And a majority of them said they will take, they will tithe, and consume the rest.
It's an income.
That the Lord has decided to bless them with.
Yes.
So what I'm hearing you say is it's important for evidence to be provided to prove that the intent of this person.
The intent. The evidence can be there. I can give you 10,000 shillings.
Yes.
You have it. You can show it, and I can accept. Yes, I give. Now, why did I give you? Is the key question.
The why.
The why. Because is it wrong for me to give you money? This is not wrong.
Okay.
But the why. So that why becomes very, very difficult. And that's what now lawyers will take to court. And you'll hear them arguing. So did he tell you to go and vote? No. So what is your problem? Yeah. Why did you accept? And the lawyers will have a good time in court trying to show that there was nothing absolutely wrong. Yeah.
Okay.
With what their client did.
We have work to do.
We have work to do. So what you see,
Yes.
and so you can see and say, this is voter bribery.
Yes.
But that's as far as you can go. Yeah.
So what are you saying, Bishop, to Wananchi? Because the owners, in this case, the owners are on the Wananchi or the constituents.
They should not take. They should not take. That is the bottom line. If you are against corruption, bribery, voter bribery, don't take.
Even if it comes in forms of goodies.
Whatever it forms, don't take. But you can't take and then come and say, our people are being bribed. Because now it becomes very difficult.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So the Wananchi themselves should refuse those kinds of goodies when they are brought at election time. Yes, that's the only way. But it becomes very, very difficult for the law enforcement to actually prosecute those kinds of cases. It becomes difficult, just like I've said. But where there is an ask, where there is, like it's alleged that in some cases people had to give their IDs in exchange, those now are much easier to deal with. Yes, because there is evidence that there was an intention to deny this person their right to vote by taking away their ID in exchange for this money. Taking somebody's ID is an offense in itself. Yes. So that is much easier to deal with. But just a mere exchange of funds is neither here nor there. Very difficult to prosecute.
Okay.
Yes.
That point is where I'd say he or she who has ears,
let them
hear.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Bishop, for that. So we begin a new series, Bishop.
Yes.
The Authentic Leader, The Hidden Life.
Yes. Tell us why.
No. You tell us why.
The listeners should know that this was Grace's request that we look at the hidden life of a leader. And the hidden life of a leader, which we are going to be talking about,
yes,
falls within authentic leadership. As you may recall, we did authentic leadership when we were dealing with perspectives of leadership.
Yes.
Among the perspectives we talked about was authentic leadership. Of course, we didn't go into detail. That is a whole gamut of discussion right there on authentic leadership. It's very broad. So when you mentioned that your listeners could benefit from the hidden life of a leader, immediately what it triggers is authentic leadership. And so we would like to look at this particular aspect of authentic leadership. And as we consider it, I would like to point out a few things.
Yes.
I don't know what came to mind when you're thinking about the hidden life of a leader. But there are three words when it comes to leadership and general life that are related. There's a hidden life, there is a private life, and there's a secret life.
Hidden, private,
yes,
and secret.
Secret.
They almost sound the same, but okay.
Yes, they sound the same. But when you come to the life of a leader, in fact, I will add a fourth one, public. So there's the public life, the hidden life, the secret life, and the private life. Like you said, they sound similar other than the public.
Yes.
Yes. But the other three sound similar. But when it comes to authenticity of leadership of a leader, they are different. They are very different, and we'll discuss them.
Yes.
And just see how they relate to the life of a leader. This difference is very important for us to consider. The distinction between the hidden life, the private life, and the secret life is sometimes confused. Now, authentic leadership means that you live a life as a leader. I was going to say that is authentic. My English teacher would throw me out. Yeah, out of class. You don't describe a word by itself.
Yes.
But you lead a life as a leader that is genuine, that is real, that whatever you say in public, whatever you portray in public is also the same in private. So we talk about the congruence of your life. So authentic leadership is talking about you being genuine, you being real, that there are no hidden agendas.
Yes.
Whatever you do it from an open mind and heart. So that is what authenticity is. One of the factors in authentic leadership is what we call relational transparency. Relational transparency, it means that when I'm relating with you, I am open. Like they say, as open as a book. Yes. So I'm
what
open.
You see is what you get.
What you see. I'm going to talk about that, in fact. What you see is what you get.
Yes.
That relational transparency is critical for authentic leadership. It's one of the 4 factors in authentic leadership. So when it comes, therefore, to these 3, particularly, because this relational transparency has to do with the public life. The public is what I portray, what I expose, what people see about me, and what they get to know me to be.
Yes.
Because you only know me to the extent that I reveal myself. So you can find even a husband and wife who have been married for 30 years. Then they say, I didn't know you. Why? Because they have discovered a part of you that these 30 years they have not known you to be. But now has come to the surface. Because the much that you had revealed was what they knew.
Yes.
Now something either you have revealed or they have discovered, which they have never knew. So the public life, as far as the person is concerned, is what I have chosen to reveal, or that which has come out, sometimes involuntarily. So I have not necessarily chosen to reveal, but it has revealed itself. So people know me as such. No?
Yes.
So if you are asked about David Oginde, there are things that you know me, you know about me, that you can tell a person.
Yes.
I know him to be like this, I know him to be like that, I know he can do this, I know he can't do this, those kinds of things. Because that's, in terms of our relationship with you, that has come to the surface, and therefore you know. But that does not mean that is everything that I am.
Yes, true. Very true.
So you only know me to the extent that our relationship has exposed and has allowed you to know.
Yes.
So in authentic leadership, that relational transparency requires that if I am a leader, I have revealed myself to my team members so that they know me according to what is necessary for our relationship in our journey together as teams or as a team. So what would be expected of an authentic leader is that transparency reveals as much as possible about me. So when we come, therefore, to the hidden life of the leader, the secret life of the leader, and the private life of the leader, there are certain issues there that need to be considered because sometimes when we think about hidden life, I don't know what, that's why I asked you first. I don't know what comes to your mind of this hidden life. Many times people think of something that I'm hiding, because hidden means hide. It comes from the word hide. So I have hidden something that I do not want you to know. Okay?
This is only for me, myself, and I.
Yes. So in authentic leadership, however, we'll distinguish the three. And that's what I would want us to first just take a quick overview. Then we'll come back to look at each of them in detail and how it affects leadership. I don't know whether it makes sense.
It does.
It does. Good. The hidden life is actually a very important aspect of leadership. And not just leadership, even an ordinary person. Let me use scripture here. Psalm 139. The psalmist says, "You formed me in the secret place." Do you see?
Yes.
There's a formation that takes place in the background, underneath the surface, that people don't see. I meet Grace, and I only know what I know about you. But I don't know the journey you have walked that has brought you to be who you are today.
Yeah.
I don't know what is going on in your life, even right now as we sit with you here, that is making you either a better or a bitter person. Because there could be some things that are happening in your life, some intentionally, some not so, circumstantial, but they are making you to be a particular type of person. Those experiences, those circumstances, those relationships that you have with other people are actually forming you to be a person, and they, depending on what they are, they could be positive or negative experiences. They could form you to be a better person than even I met you a few years back. Or if I were to meet you another few years or months down the road, I may find like, wow, Grace, you are different, you know? You never used to talk like this. For the better, you know? Why? Because there's something that has happened in the secret place. I use the word secret place. Behind the scenes. That is making you to be this better person. Some of them, like I say, could be very intentional. You may have decided that I'm going to be doing this. I'm changing my habits, for example. A New Year resolution. I'm no longer going to be doing this. And that contributes to the better person that I'm seeing.
Yes.
You've decided I'm going to be reading the Bible every day. That contributes to the better person that I'm seeing. I am going to dissociate myself from this bad company. Makes the better person that you are. So you are being formed in the secret place.
Yes.
So the hidden life of a leader or of a person is that life that we do not see, but which forms the individual. I've used the secret place only because the scripture uses that, but it is not secret in the sense that we are going to see the secret life. Okay?
Yes.
So the hidden life of a leader is that place where the leader is formed. It is not a bad place. It is a good place.
Yes.
So that we can say it is the crucible. It is the kitchen. It is the bakery.
Yes.
Where this is being baked. So for us, what we see is the product. In the public, we see the product of that formation.
Okay.
So your parents contributed to that hidden life. Your siblings, your society, your community, your school, your teachers, your readings, you're going to school, all those things have been part of the hidden agenda, hidden life that has formed you to be the person that you are.
Okay. I'm just thinking, Bishop,
Yes.
in this forming in the secret place, is it because of something has happened, so through that circumstance you're being formed, or is just being intentional that I no longer want to be this, I want to grow to be that?
All of the above.
Okay.
All of the above. That's why I said some are intentional, some are circumstantial.
Okay.
Yeah, so you may go through, let's take a person like Nelson Mandela, who is admired across the world. We may not know. If Nelson Mandela didn't spend 27 years in prison, would he be the Nelson Mandela that we celebrate today? I have reason to believe maybe not. Maybe not. But those 27 years in prison, in isolation, as he himself gives the story and testimony, formed him. So that by the time he came out of that prison, he was a totally different person who looked at the world from different lenses. And that's part of what made him to be the great leader that he really was.
Yes.
Because of being formed in the secret place. You know? So if you read the story, his own story in his life in prison, and the experiences he went through and the choices he made to deal with that situation, very difficult situation, they made him into a different kind of person that became a jewel to the world. So should we take everybody to prison? I don't think so. No. But the circumstances brought him into that place. The circumstances made him into the person that he was, without choice, without submitting himself to it, but accepting that this is where I find myself. How do I live in this situation? And as he reflected over his circumstances, he made certain choices, deliberate choices. So there was both the deliberateness that happened, because there are people who leave prison bitter.
Yes.
You know? So you can either come out better or bitter. So he chose the better way. There are people who choose the bitter way. They spend the same 27 years, they come out and they want to kill everyone because they are bitter. It is the same thing that happens to us in life. We go through experiences, similar experiences. One person comes out better, the other one comes out bitter. So that will depend on the choices that you make in the circumstances that you find yourself. So within an organizational setup, there will be things that will happen to you as a member of that organization.
Yes.
To everybody who is in that. The choices that you make there will make you. You know?
Yes.
They will make you. So you have been bypassed in promotions. And you can see clearly that you have been bypassed. The choice you make to deal with that situation will make you.
Or break you.
Or break you. So that for me, who does not know what you have experienced in your place of work, and I'm meeting you 2 years later, the person that I am meeting has been formed in the background by that bypass. Do you see?
Yes.
Because then, if this person comes to work with me as now is in a different organization, and we are going through promotions, we are going through this, I may say something or do something that triggers the experiences of the former place.
Yeah.
And whereas I may be very well intentioned on what I'm doing, they could be saying this thing is repeating itself. And they react very badly. Now for me, I think Grace is so bad. Why would she react like this? What I don't know is that back in the background, you have gone through an experience that has formed you and informed your reaction at this point. That's the hidden life of the leader. Yeah.
Secret place then is very powerful.
Very powerful.
And you have to make the right choices there.
Very, very important.
Yes.
Very, very important. Because we are the product of our circumstances.
Wow.
You are the product of your circumstances, good
or bad.
Or bad, that you have acquired from childhood all the way to where you are today.
Yes.
You are a product of that. So the hidden life of a leader, we would say, is what happens to a person away from the public attention.
Yes.
The reflections they have, the learning they have, the preparations, the disciplines, the values formation, the spiritual formation, the negative and positive experience, family background, work experiences, all those work together to form this person that you eventually meet. And you could be having a leader over you, and they are behaving in a particular way, they are acting or reacting in certain ways. That reaction, that action is a product of the hidden life that you may not know. So that if you have opportunity to possibly talk with them and say, hey, why do you do things like this? They might tell you their story, where it all came from. Why do you shout at people? They may tell you a story of how the father used to shout at them. So they just know that for things to happen, you have to shout.
The louder you shout, the more things work.
The more things work. You know. So that is the secret, not the secret, the hidden life of a leader. You know, the tree, for example, we see the trunk, we see the leaves, we see the fruit. But that tree is being supplied by the roots, which we cannot see underground.
Yes.
Those roots, it is very interesting that somehow they have the capacity to pick the kind of nutrients that are necessary for this specific species of a tree.
Yes.
So it will not take just anything. It takes what is appropriate for this particular tree. And for us, we are just happy that the tree is producing fruit, the tree is, but we don't know that underground there are roots that are working without being seen. That is what happens to us in real life. So public credibility is often the visible expression of convictions, of character that has been developed over a lifetime of an individual.
Okay.
I don't know whether that's what you had in mind.
The roots must be strong.
The roots must be strong. Yeah.
Yes.
So, as I said, we will come back to the hidden life and just look at what it is and how it affects our leadership. Yes.
Okay. I think what I've also picked from what you've said, some of the things that a leader would do in public, it's a demonstration of what happened in the hidden place.
Yes.
And their response to that. I think that's a good challenge to our viewers and our listeners to share with us. When you audit yourself, where are you? Where are you? What do your followers tell you about you?
Yes.
And share with us on 0717 400 555 or 20933. Would love to hear from you. Okay.
So when we look at this from an authentic leadership perspective, it aligns with two major things.
Yes.
One is self-awareness. Self-awareness is knowing who you are.
Yes.
Knowing who you are means that you have come to terms and you are aware of the things that have made you to be where you are. Why is that self-awareness important? Because then I do not compete with individuals, because their journey is different from my journey.
Very true.
You know?
Yes.
The way they arrived, where they have arrived, and the way I have arrived, where I have arrived, even if we have arrived at the same spot, is different.
Yes.
And is informed by different circumstances. So instead of competing and comparing myself with this person, I collaborate with them.
Yes.
So that we can achieve what we want to achieve. Because I don't know the journey they have walked. Some may have taken a sprint to get to where they have got.
Yes.
I may have gone through 40 years on the wilderness to get where I have got. Now, I can't force everybody to go through the wilderness. You know, there are leaders who say, you don't know how hard I've worked to get here. You don't know what I have gone through to get to this place. Yes. So the message they're trying to say is that you also have to go through the same.
To get here.
No, that's not a proper understanding. There's a hidden journey that each of us has walked.
Yes.
That if you will only know if you sat down with them, or if they wrote an autobiography.
Yes.
So that they can tell you the journey I have walked. You see people who look very successful, very happy, and so on. When you sit down with them and you hear where they have come from, you say, afadhali mimi nikae vile niko. I want to just be simple. I don't want to go through that.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Because of the journey that they have walked. So the hidden place carries a lot of stories. The hidden place has a lot of experiences.
Yes.
The hidden place has many pains and sorrows, but also many joys.
Yes.
Yeah, that people have experienced. The hidden place. Yeah.
Okay. You mentioned there are two things. You said number one is self-awareness. Which is the second one, Bishop?
Internalized moral perspective. That's an aspect. Self-awareness, internalized moral perspective, relational transparency. Those are components of authentic leadership. So internalized moral perspective is the capacity of a leader or of an individual to act morally or with integrity due to, how can I say it, a choice that I have made through my journey and experiences, that this I will do and this I will not do. Okay?
Yes.
So you have made a moral choice. So you look at things, therefore, from that moral perspective, which is not dependent on another person. So you don't do things because people do. You don't go to places because others go.
Yes.
You look at things and you make your choices according to the decisions that you have made for yourself. And the hidden place is where those are formed. Yes. It is in the hidden place.
Yes.
Like I normally say, when you are driving and you come to the red lights, and people are going through the red lights, it is not at that point where you decide, do I go or don't I go? That decision should have been made in the hidden place.
Yes.
that I will never go through the red lights. So if you come to the red lights, even if you're in a hurry, you stop. Because you had already made that decision.
Yes.
But if when you're making that decision on the spot, then it will be circumstantial. So you say, hey, I'm really in a hurry, let me just go.
Yes.
Do you see?
Yes.
So the hidden place is where moral principles are formed in that hidden place.
Yes.
So that when now you come to the public, you are operating on what has already been determined and decided. Yes. So the internalized moral perspective is the second one in the hidden life of a leader.
How, before we catch up with the news, Bishop, at noon, how would that hidden place look like? Like, just breaking it down, Bishop, how would someone, a leader, going through the hidden, let me call it face, what would be happening?
It is not a face.
For lack of a better word.
For lack of a better word.
what would be
the
happening?
better word is a journey. Like I said, even as we are sitting here, you know?
Yes.
Let's say, for example, that you didn't know, this was your idea. So I want to assume that you knew what you are talking about. So assuming that you didn't know about the hidden life of a leader, just out of the things that we have discussed, now umeongeza maarifa. You see, you are already formed. Next time you are talking to someone about the hidden life of a leader, you will not be talking at the same level that you were a few minutes ago.
Yes.
Are we together?
Yes.
So this is a continuous process. We are always being formed and transformed. It's a continuous process on a daily basis, second by second. It's running.
Yes.
It's running. Even for me, as I'm seated here, I'm being formed and transformed by this discussion.
Yes.
When I leave here, I will not be the same. Do you see?
Yes.
So it is not a season. What could be seasons are there's certain intense circumstances that come upon our lives. You go through a bereavement, you go through a job loss, you go through an exam. Those are concentrated pockets of transformation and formation. But otherwise, on a daily basis, from the rising of the sun to the going down of the same, we are being formed and transformed.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So it's a continuous process, not a season.
Okay.
Right.
Let's pause there and digest that. You are on the Leadership Forum right here at Hope FM, Hope TV, and our social media pages. It's 12 o'clock. We catch up with the news with Melissa. And when we come back, we'll get to learn some more and also sample some of your questions and comments. Talk to us on 0717 400 555 and 20933 at Hope FM Live at Hope TV Kenya. Those are our feedback platforms. We'll be right back.
Need a breakthrough? Start with prayer. Watch and Pray with Mama Ada Adoyo isn't just another show. It's a lifeline where we pray boldly, believe truly, and carry one another in faith. Join us every Monday evening from 8 to 9 p.m. only on Hope TV. Welcome to the world of Hope Media, a media unit of Christ is the Answer Ministries that is committed to spreading the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ through the transformative power of media. Hope Media is dedicated to utilizing various forms of media to spread the message of hope, love, and redemption to all people around the world. Hope Media consists of various units that work together to achieve this goal. These units include Hope FM. Hope FM is your #1 Christian radio station, offering you discussions on current day-to-day issues, inspiring music, life-changing sermons, and news updates, broadcasting 80% in English and 20% in Swahili, with listenership of over 12 million every month. Hope TV. Hope TV programming is designed to inspire, educate, and challenge the viewer with wholesome content to reach various demographic groups, children, youth, and adults, both male and female, with viewership of over 24 million every month. Hope Recording Studios. Hope Recording Studios is a state-of-the-art recording facility that offers high-quality recording, mixing, and mastering services. It is designed to meet the needs of musicians, artists, and other creative professionals who require top-notch recording facilities. Hope Creative. At Hope Creatives, we believe that inspiring graphic design work doesn't just happen. It takes the right people with wild, out-of-the-box ideas committed to the same ideals, working together to make it happen. We listen, we learn, we brand. Hope Digital. Hope Digital is a creative digital unit within Hope Media. We are driven by a passion to creatively express ourselves while influencing you with the same creative energy in online spaces and beyond. At Hope Media, we believe that media can be a powerful tool for spreading the message of hope as well as grow your business through advertisements, and we do this with excellence. For more information regarding our services, please visit www.hopemediakenya.org or call us on 0709 861 180. Hope Media. We keep hope alive.
What if your pain had a purpose? What if your past was just a beginning of a greater story?
Got into another level because now I could not do anything without it, and now it became like a poison. I take it today, it grounds me for 3 more days.
I had not read the Bible. When I read the Bible, it just confirmed all the more that I had an encounter with the Lord, because I told him, Lord, why have you come to me?
From the streets to the sanctuary, from the prison yard to the pulpit, real people are sharing the power of God's transforming love. No matter where you've been, God can rewrite your story.
So I got him, I just called, and by luck, he picked up the phone. I explained everything and what I was feeling.
Wow.
He started praying in tongues immediately over the phone, and that thing, whatever it was, it stopped.
Join me, Sharon Aitore Wangenye, for Testify every Thursday at 8 p.m. as we listen through the journey of hope, healing, and redemption through the voices of people just like you.
And when you're running away from God, there's only the fire you can run.
Yeah.
I stand here as a witness that God catches up.
These aren't just stories, they are testimonies. Don't just watch. Testify.
Every day, in cities filled with people, in classrooms filled with dreams, in homes filled with questions, hearts are searching for hope. And in the middle of it all, God is still calling His church to rise, calling believers to live with purpose, calling ordinary people to carry the message of Christ into everyday spaces. Because missions is not just somewhere far away, it is here, in our schools, in our workplaces, in our families, and to the nations of the earth. This is a call to pray, a call to go, a call to make Jesus known. And this August, a generation is gathering to be equipped, empowered, and sent. Welcome to the Missions Conference 2026, under the theme Pray, Go, Harvest, taken from Matthew chapter 9, verse 38, and Psalm chapter 2, verse 8, happening from the 25th to the 29th of August 2026 at Seatam Valley Road. 5 powerful days of worship, prayer, biblical teaching, and missions mobilization. One church, one mission, one response to the call of God. The harvest is plentiful. Lord, send us.
Thank you for tuning in to Hope TV, your go-to channel for hope, inspiration, education, and wholesome entertainment. At Hope TV, we are committed to knowing God and making Him known through powerful media content. We truly value you and are dedicated to serving you better. For feedback, inquiries, or complaints, reach out via WhatsApp or SMS on 0708 222 323. Email us at customerexperience@hopefm.org. Hope TV, look and live.
As the first light of dawn breaks, a new beginning is born.
Join us every morning, Monday to Friday, for a refreshing time of devotion, inspiration, and insights.
Stay updated with what's making headlines and also journey with us as we have life-changing conversations from the financial fitness segment,
One day at a time,
the Christian walk,
relationship resonance,
and something special for you every Friday. That's the Beyond the Melody segment.
Join me, Beatrice Nudi,
and me, George Gishoro, for enriching, educative, and life-changing conversations that will kickstart your day.
Hope at Dawn, only on Hope TV, where you look and live.
Get ready for an unforgettable worship experience. Every Sunday on Ultimate Worship. Where we bring you live music, powerful praise, and anointed gospel ministers and bands. Join us every Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. with a repeat at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Everywhere I go, I see you right there. It's not just music, it's worship unleashed. It's ultimate worship.
You're too faithful to fail me.
Only on Hope TV, where you look and live.
The attitude. Yeah. Because if you as a man, you're insecure. If you start becoming insecure, if you as a man start feeling threatened, you enter into competition with your wife.
That's the danger.
It's going to go south very fast. The moment you start seeing your partner as a competitor, it changes your relationship. Because now she's no longer a collaborator. You're not seeing her as a helper. You're seeing her as a competitor. And unfortunately, in this life, I normally tell people you have to find your lane, stick to your lane.